I be so sick of you niggas, y'all contradicting. I be so bold myself when you come and fuck me. I feel so ordinary, except when you around me. Treat me like water while you wear me out. Arguments, you air me out. Tripping about you.
Hello to all my beautiful collective. This is your girl Empress, man on the ones and twos and threes. About to get ready to do a quick energy check in for my collective. If this is something that's gonna resonate, it's gonna resonate. Oh my lord. And then again, if it doesn't, it doesn't. Just please don't force the video if it's not your story. And if you like and or love what I do, please like, comment, share, subscribe, and follow. Gotta use it. Come on, y'all. Past midnight. Hey, y'all. Come on. I'm sorry, collective. I'm back. my door literally just flew the fuck open. I'm finna day drink, literally. Yeah, y'all. So let's get into this reading. Let's see what's coming out. This is my third reading today. So if I got the same shirt on, it's multiple readings. It's just different. I'm doing different readings, but it's in the same day. Okay. So, 5 through 4, United States. Okay. Hello? I am back. I apologize. I got a phone call. So, I'm going to take some sinus medicine too. But yeah, so we're finna get into this reading. We're gonna see what type of energy is going on in this connection at this moment. I feel like this is someone that you're actively connected to, like now. It's something about you may need to retreat from this situation. I'm hearing remove yourself from people, places, and things that no longer serve you and who you are at this moment in this time frame. Because for whatever reason, I just feel like you got some people, or it could be a specific individual, especially romantically speaking, that's kind of viewing you from the viewpoint of who you were in the past. And the crazy part about that situation is that you've matured a lot over the years. So I feel like there's going to be of some significance to this situation. And I feel as though some things that you may have been more accepting of in the past, at this moment in time, it's just definitely some things that you just not as receptive or receptive to at this moment. Time spent alone, reflection on past and current situations. So I feel like that my divine feminine collective with whom I'm speaking to at this moment, I feel that I'm talking to a lot of divine feminines in this particular group and for this particular reading that has been spending quite a bit of time on their own, okay? And in this time that you have been taking to yourself, because I'm hearing taking to yourself, I'm not seeing that you having time. I feel like just downtime. I feel like for the divine feminines whom I'm speaking to in this group at this moment, I feel like it proves to be really challenging. And I feel like that you can also be, because for whatever reason, Two of Pentacles popped up in my head. You could be a divine feminine energy that kind of like got a lot going on. I feel like that you kind of have to be mindful sometimes, because you may get to the point where sometimes you kind of spread yourself a little thin. Okay, so I'm getting that if you are not spending time alone, but for the divine feminine I'm talking to, this is something that you are already actively doing. But in the time frame, in the meantime, in between time while you have been spending this time alone, I feel like that it has allowed for you to gain some different perspective on some situations, because I feel like that this is something that's actively going on. Now, I am seeing there for this particular group of divine feminine collective that you are in a connection with someone, but what I'm saying is that you guys are not really around each other a whole lot. I feel like that you guys have been spending a lot of one-on-one time alone, because for whatever reason I'm also getting mirroring energy as well. So this definitely could have something to do with a twin flame, although I'm not gonna jump the gun all the way, okay? But I'm just gonna say that I'm just seeing that you are actively in a connection. But for those of you who are actively in a connection, I'm seeing that within you being active in this connection, it's some type of deceptive energy that's going on as well. It says a false illusion, scarcity mentality, scarcity mentality and falling into bad habits. So I feel like that you have been dealing with some deceptive energies, okay? And with you dealing with these deceptive energies, I feel like the universe is saying, and I feel like that while you have been spending this time alone, you have been feeling like that it may be time for you to release, once again, people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Release grudges, wounds, and pent-up feelings through healthy activities. I feel like that, my Divine Feminine Collective, where you have been spending a lot of time alone, I do pick up that you have been using this time to be like basically you transmuting negative energy, transmuting some things that could be stressful, and you putting that stressful energy into a more positive outlook as well. I feel like that you also could be dealing with being open to seeing and doing something different, even dealing with and seeing someone different as well. It's something about the universe is wanting you to be open to change. Okay, it says be receptive to new experiences. Change leads to growth, because whatever this change is, it has been something with that stress. I feel like I'm getting 8 of Swords, 9 of Swords energy. And with that being said, it's just like it's just time for you to just detoxify that stress. It says cleanse and detoxify from unnecessary, because that's what I'm saying, because you juggling a lot of things, and I feel like it's a more of a specific thing. I'm actually getting at something that's more romantic, but it's like you dealing with this by choice, not force, is what I'm getting. I feel like that maybe you did not view spending time on your own as something that you needed, but I feel like in the recent times that has come about, I feel that I'm getting energy that you have been feeling like it's time for you to spend a little time on your own. I'm definitely getting that you also could be spending time on your own because it's some type of decisions that need to be made. I also pick up that that's the realization that you've come to. That is something about a self-limiting belief as if you can't do any better, because I'm just kind of getting, like I said, I heard that you're staying attached to people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Like literally, they just don't identify with who you is as a person right now. It says self-limiting belief. It says negative thoughts in creating roadblocks in your life. So it's just making you stay in unnecessary attachments that you don't need to be attached to, but for whatever reason, the universe could be asking you to be open to change, because I feel like that I'm getting somewhat of denial energy, like somewhat of like you kind of like not really being open to trying something different. And it's something about someone being selling you some type of deceptive energy. I'm even getting that they could be selling you a dream. It says releasing secrets, for pursuing virtue through honesty. I feel like that it's time for you to kind of have a conversation with this person. I feel like that you and this person need to make some confessions about some things that has occurred within this connection. I feel like that you both have gained some type of new insight or knowledge about this connection because of the experiences that you have been having amongst each other. I feel that this connection could have a lot of positive energy attached to it, but just as well as it has positive energy, I'm getting that it could be also negative energy attached to it. And I feel like it's both, like you both are kind of like blocking taking a leap of faith, because I feel like that you guys may feel like that y'all need to be with each other, but the reality of the situation is I feel like that this is just the universe way of telling you that it's kind of time to do something different. Okay, it says leap of faith, take a risk. Stepping into the beauty of the unknown. And I feel like it's complicated for you to choose to take a risk, although this situation could prove to be challenging amongst everything else that you need to deal with, because it's something like you just afraid to take a risk, or it's something like that self-limiting belief, like you feel like that you can't do no better or whatever, or maybe better is not out there. You feel like that maybe whoever you're dealing with is the best for you. So it also could be some issues of just self-worth in general, honestly speaking. It says manifestations, law of attraction, thoughts become things. Okay, so you are what you manifest. I feel like I need to say awakening, a realization, a shift, and discovery. And I feel like this is something that you have come to realize why you have been spending more time alone. Not to say that you and this person has broken up. That's not what I'm getting. But I am seeing that it has been distance. Success. It's your time to shine. It's your time to shine. Success from what you pour into. And I feel like that you've just been actively transmuting that energy. That's what I'm getting. Literally, it says the lovers, a passionate connection, share business and values. But I feel like for whatever reason, I see that out there, but for whatever reason, I feel like that is like somewhat of what you lack. Not like lack as into like future aspirations, but I'm just kind of getting that you guys may not be on the same page when it comes to relationship dynamic. So I feel like this is the reason why you've been taking this time alone. If not, you should. For those of you those who I'm speaking to, you already been doing this, and you have had some type of shift in realization. Yep, you have recognized some things, recognition. Yep, see that? Admiration for your work. And it's like, but it's like, you know, And I feel like you look at it if you do shift your perspective in this connection, because for whatever reason, I'm not necessarily feeling like it's something that you just completely okay with. Like, it's not like you okay with this situation. Not to say like you're not okay, but I'm just saying like it could be better. I feel like that you want better, but for whatever reason, it's like you feel like that you can't seem to acquire better, or you may feel like that this person, because I feel like you could be dealing with someone who has had you in some feeling in some shape, form, or fashion rejected. And I feel like this has been proven to be a blockage on other things that you could be focusing on. It says rejection. It says abandoned, dismissed, and irrational. I feel like that this person kind of tries to pour to you irrational fears about you guys separating. I feel like that you also may have some type of loyalty to this person, but it's crazy because you have all this loyalty to this person, but for whatever reason, I can't help but feel it's like they dismissed it, like they ain't really been seeing your value. And I feel like you done got so used to being in this situation with this person that it's almost like you don't see the type of value that you possess, Divine Feminine Collective. One day, someday, somewhere, another time. And it's like you feel like you deserve more, but when? But it's like you deserve more, yeah, but you gotta take that more. And I'm just picking up for whoever that you're currently in a connection with right now. They're not really serving their purpose for you. So I'm just feeling like that's the reason why you feel like that you need to attach from people, places, and things that no longer, identify with you and who you are as a person. Okay, forbidden non-committal sexual energy, that's what I'm getting. Like you wanted a more of a committed, maybe like grounded relationship, which is the reason why it could be open to change. It also could be the reason why the lovers came out, but I feel like it's kind of difficult for you to experience that because you could be dealing with someone that in some shape, form, or fashion has this situation of being non-committal, or it could be committal, but maybe they just don't want to commit to the situation the way that you want them to commit, which could be the realization that you have been coming to while you guys have been spending more time away from each other. And also I feel like that you've been focusing on so many things. You just kind of need someone that's kind of going to be more supportive. I'm not going to say that this person is not necessarily supportive, but you may need support in a different shape, form, and fashion. And whatever shape, form, and fashion that you need support in, I just feel like on some level it's lacking, but you choose to stay into this connection because it's like you really can't see the possibilities at this moment of taking a risk. Like it's a comfort zone, a beginning, try again, a new direction. I just need you, it's like just do something else, try again, a new direction, start over. But I'm getting a lot of energy around you feel like that you don't want to start over, and that's the reason why you kind of still set in this energy. This person has definitely been moving forth in some type of withdrawn ass energy. And then even though you could be in a connection with this person, I still feel that you have those moments where you feel single, lonely, and you've been spending a lot of time alone in solitude. And even y'all could be with each other, but you still feel alone. This person is definitely blocked emotionally, and I feel like it's kind of taking a toll on you. I feel like you don't want to admit that it's taking a toll on you, but the reality of the situation is this person has been giving you a lot of mixed signals. This person has been seeming to be blocked emotionally. The situation on some level and shape, form, and fashion has been messy. It's something about an apology. I feel like they apologize, but I feel like it's kind of like it retreat back to like the same old. I'm sorry ass shit, obscurity, secrets, mysteries, and concealing, because it's still something that they're holding back on. They even could be holding back on giving you the type of commitment that you want as well. Because I feel like you in a connection with this person, but it's still just like because you clinging. Yeah, you clinging to what you think you need, and then in reality, you really don't. Holding on, obsessing, and spying. It's like you holding on for dear life. I feel like you waiting for something to happen that ain't really happening. I also feel like that while you have been spending this time alone, this is where this awakening energy is coming in too, because since you have been spending this time alone, I feel like it's allowed you to kind of see their things differently. I feel like you do have a certain level of infatuation, adoration, and addiction to this person. Yeah, it's kind of like you just infatuated with the way this situation is, only because on some level you kind of didn't settle. And I don't need I want to tell y'all the truth. You kind of settling. You know what I'm saying? Like it's kind of like you settling. That also could be where that deceptive energy, you know what I'm saying, is coming in there. It's like you being deceptive, but it's like crazily enough you being deceptive to yourself. Like karma, consequences, cause and effect. That it's like the more you stay in there, it's just causing more and more karmic debt. But it's like you got some type of weird ass infatuation with standing there. And it's something that you want to establish. You need more security, but for whatever reason, I'm not saying that this particular person is giving you what you need on that level. You feel what I'm saying? I ain't really seeing that. You know what I'm saying? And it's got you stressed. It's been a lot of tension in it, and it's crazy because stress came out twice. Look at this. It came out twice. Came out twice. Came out twice in 2 different decks. Turbulent tension, arguments. Y'all even could be having petty ass arguments. Only because it's like you need more. You need more, but that more that you need, I'm not saying that you ain't got that. So it's like, and you got so much potential. Intuition. Heart song, you know it. And you know it. Like, it's like an uphill battle. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like, yeah, it's like an uphill battle, baby. Deja vu, a karmic lesson. Damn, repeated patterns. It's hard. Like, you got to break that. You got to break that. And I feel like you know it. That's that shift that you recently had. You gained some type of wisdom and insight about this situation. I feel like it's some type of need of a conversation that needs to be had regarding this. You know, you just need to be honest with yourself and in this situation so that you can get a better outcome. Escaping, avoiding, blocking, pushing away. It's like you avoiding, blocking, and pushing away what you in reality know you really need to do. You know what I'm saying? You keep trying to shove it down and then you know you want more. It's like some type of shift in perspective that's needed in this situation. You may be better off. You need to get somewhere, clear your head. Once again, confessions came out twice. Unveiling, coming clean messages. I'm getting that y'all could be messaging back and forth. Or some kind of thing could have been said while you guys were messaging back and forth. If not, it could occur because this is something that's ongoing, which means that the ending of this is yet to be written. This is something that's still going on, but it's something about you need to shift your perspective. Okay, the negative mind state but it's like you got a negative mind state upon self. This person has been being elusive. He has been being dishonest, deceptive, and trickery. It came out again. Came out again. Damn. It came out again. It's like you janky as hell on yourself though. Intimacy, bonding, sensual, because it's like you used to bonding, you used to confiding in this person. You know, you used to it, but it's like you need to do something different. Now that's that faith. Hey, what that card is? Dang. Leap of faith. You don't want to take a leap of faith because you're comfortable. But you know you should. But you comfortable because you don't know what's on the other side. A second chance, an opportunity. It's like, and then it's like every time you like, okay, look, I feel like it's time for us to go our separate ways, you know. Things like that. I feel like it's like they always return. You know what I'm saying? But then, like I say, like they'll fix it for a certain period of time because it's a conflict. It's always going to end up in a conflict. Decisions are hot and cold, multiple choices because they got a lot of lust still that they dealing with, bitterness, resentment, anger, hurtful words. If this ain't happening, I'm even getting it because some of y'all this already happened, but you in a connection with this person. And I'm gonna say half and half. Some of this is about to happen because it's gonna be some hurtful shit said, and then it goes silent. Frozen, no words, stone wall. Yeah. But I feel like it's like they two-face it. Because on one level, they want to make you feel like that it's meant for y'all to be together. But then on the other level, on the other level, they got this coldness and stillness about it. Which would be, but it's like a breaking point, a limit, final straw. And it's getting overwhelming. But it's a masculine, but I feel like this is my feminine collective that's kind of like over it. And it's a divine masculine. You know, running, ghosting, disappearing, invisible. I feel like that's that part where it's like y'all mirroring. So instead of you tending to the situation and having this complicated conversation, so it could be a continuation on what I had earlier. Y'all need to have this conversation because you really not, or not, like maybe not, you know, because you still very, very emotionally. You're emotional. It says turmoil, unstable, and you still very much affected. But it's you trying to avoid something that in reality is affecting you. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it's like you got so much more potential because you still stuck on hope. Hope. That's what you stuck on. But it's like he keep proving time and time again that expecting faith to manifest. And hope is not a bad thing. You know, expecting having faith to manifest is not a bad thing. But you keep trying to manifest the outcome that I really don't. And I feel like he don't take you serious. It's like you come to him about it, but he don't take you serious. Because it's like you always double back. And that's that karmic debt shit that I was talking about. You establishing this yourself by standing to a situation. A negative mindset is just you feeling like, damn, I can't do no better. Pretending a mask and exaggeration. It's something in this, but it's causing you your own painful moments though. Apprehensive, afraid, and cautious because you're afraid, realization. And then crazily enough, I wasn't even going to take no cards in reverse, but Twin Flame came out in reverse. You know what I'm saying? And you ain't really been properly feeling into yourself because it's this person is still something very shallow about this connection. Like it's there, but it's like, you know how somebody dwindling or like teasing, it's like a tease. Maybe I'm going to give a relationship. Maybe I'm going to give it what I want. No, I'm not. Okay, he take it a little further, he pull back. He take it a little further, he pull back. That's what I'm getting. And this is something that's been going on. Memories, reminiscing, dwelling, and better you keep dwelling. You dwelling on what you want it to be instead of what he's showing you. And I think it's going to be some type of farewell that need to be had. But I need my divine feminine to stop resisting. Secretive mind, suppressing, timid. I'm getting suppressing, not secretive mind. And I'm even getting timid because maybe you don't want to say what you really need to say. Yeah. Farewell, leave behind the closure because you need to heal. You longing, you craving, aching, wanting. So as much as he like, and that's that open heart, receptive, empathy, and vulnerable. As much as he keep giving and pulling back, giving and pulling back, you keep giving in. And it's going to cause you a tower. And you are very much so exhausted. And you could even feel hopeless because you're not really doing what you want to do. You know, it's like you're not really doing what you want to do. Yeah, left out and walked away. Lost grief, chasing. But it's like, but I get that. Like, this motherfucker want to chase you. Like, but it's only like when, fucked up part about it is like when you pull away. He only want to come in when you pull away. Not come in like come in. Because it's not like y'all separate. But what I mean is he want to do what he want to do only when he feel like he stand to lose you. That's when he want to do what he's supposed to do. And you know it though. Okay, collective. That's what I have for you. So let me see. Any messages before I close out? Let's see. Let me get these cards before I close. Yeah, so that's what I have for you. Let me see. I'm gonna do some more reads because I feel like it. Let's see. I gotta see my puppies on. I got a dog, then I got a puppy. Let's see what you need to know just for the people going through this. Oh, I can take tiny tap, and I gotta put my nose rings back in. Let's see. Any closing messages for my collective. But anyway, I got 4 puppies technically, right? This my dog, I have a Pomeranian. She's had a set. And then I got a dog. Well, I got a puppy from the set that she had, the litter that she had. And now they both her, right? So then my Pomeranian, a grown one, she done fucked around and got pregnant. And she got pregnant. I didn't know she was pregnant, y'all. 3 whole set of fucking puppies, y'all. 3 puppies. And it was 4. One of them passed. You know, y'all know how they go. They always gonna at least lose one. And child, I'm trying to get them together, baby. I'm potty training, and one of them, the 3, they nursing. But then I got the other puppy from the last litter that she had prior to this litter, and yeah. So it's just interesting situation. So I'm about to get ready to get off her and do this, but it's like they come in chasing you only when they feel like you're gonna leave, and I don't. That's the part I don't like. Because it's like, and it's like, you know that. While you've been spending this time alone, you know that. Like, you know it. But it's like, you just in denial and stressful. You know they've been elusive about some things. You know, it's still some things that they ain't told you. This is what you need to know. For those of you who this reading is going to resonate with, it says, wherever you go and whatever you do, be in love, strong feelings, inspired. Don't settle. Remember, Lord, that is crazy. Don't settle. It's not for you to settle because you deserve it and you know you do. It says, forget safety, Live where you fear to live. Take a chance, dare to dream. Risk pays off because it's something better for you on the other side. It's just because this just going to be a continuous push and pull situation with this person. To love without expectation is to be in heaven. Release control, make peace with loved ones. So you just make peace with, because I feel like it's kind of a burden. You got enough shit to deal with than versus someone in hot and cold energy. Okay, like, and you can always only go so far with this situation. You know, I'm gonna pour a couple of more and then I'm gonna close. Let's see. Sing like the birds, not worrying about what others think. Be yourself, share your heart, speak your truth. So remember when I was saying you just gotta go ahead and have that conversation. Like, you know, there's someone that you're dealing with though, but you see how they move, because it's like been a lot of back and forth. Like, baby, I see it. You see it. We see it. It's just a lot of shit with it. So yeah, you just gonna have to do what you gotta do, collective. I'm about to go check up on these puppies. And I just hope y'all have a positive and productive day. And I'm going to be back on here because I feel like it and I want to. So, yeah, if you see the shine shirt multiple times, don't mind it. Because guess what? I done did 3 readings and it's my 3rd one. And I'm about to do some more after a while. But I'm going to go check on my puppies right quick first and take some medicine and put my nose ring in. I might take a nap. I'm getting sleepy now. Yeah, be with those who help your being. Like, attract, like, choose friends carefully. Yeah. Go somewhere where you can really be appreciated, because it's like this man only appreciates you when he feel like it's a possibility that he can lose you, and that's the part I don't like. So this even could be a continuation of up to 2 of the 10-minute readings that I did, because one of them was like, you know, it's like he know better, but it's like if he ain't gonna do better, but it's like he expect you to settle. He wants you to, because he'll give it to you, but once again, it's like only so much he'll give you. There's someone that you with though. You know what I'm saying? You been with him for a while. It been a lot of on again. It's like he had the shit. You just victim to your negative mentality, because you in this time apart. I feel like this is your shadow self that you facing, that you emotional, but it is not. It could be y'all could even stay with each other. You know what I'm saying? It's just, you know, but a lot of those I'm talking to, y'all don't. You know what I'm saying? And it's like it's only always so far. It's hard because you caught up on the bond. You know, you caught up on a bond. You caught up on what you think you gonna miss. And the whole time, the reason why it has its complications is causing a lot of stress, because you infatuated with it. You holding on to the situation for the simple reason being you hoping and manifesting that. But it's always one day. It's like he can never just really give you a date. He can never just really give you a time. But when he gonna officially change it, it's just a lot of stringing along ass energy. It's literally what I'm getting. And it's like you ain't doing shit but getting karmic debt. The longer you stay attached to this situation, is karmic debt. The longer you gonna be emotional, the longer you gonna be off your business. And I understand that although you may not know what's gonna be on the other side, but with the cards that I'm seeing, with you closing is you want something that's more established. And I'm not saying that you're not established, but what I am saying in this situation, I'm saying like it's room for improvement. And you know it, and he know it, and everybody in the situation know it. So it's like, you know, and he know it. So I don't know, y'all just gotta live in y'all truth in this moment and just take my information and use it to the best of your abilities. Once again, Minnie's personal 3 questions pools are available. Hit me up if there's something that you're interested in. Okay, yeah, take that time. I feel like a lot of y'all already doing it though. Like you already are, and this is why you come into this like realization, like, damn, I really just might need to just be done with dude, because you know it's just not giving me like, because I'm getting this someone that you in a connection with like now. You know what I'm saying? Like you might be like, damn, I need to really be done with dude, but you keep. Every time I try to leave, something keep holding me back. And it's so crazy because the universe got so much greater on the other side. Like, you don't even know it. It's like you just holding on, and the universe got so much greater on the other side. But nonetheless, I'm gonna go check on these odds because I don't know what they did, baby. Nonetheless, that was your reading. I hope you enjoyed it. Y'all have a positive, productive day. Bye.